Good morning, e-Rivers. Today is Friday, March 13th.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This month's attribute is knowledgeable, and today's quote is, "The true method of knowledge is experiment." William Blake.
Today's lunch will be biscuit crust turkey pot pie, turkey ham and cheese sub, mighty chickpea marinara with rice, seasoned corn, and black beans on salad bar.
Teachers and students, we now have Dr. Waller with some announcements. Let's listen.
Good morning, e-Rivers. Happy Friday. As some of you may have heard, today is a very unusual day because the world, actually, the country, is facing a little bit of a different situation in that we will be closing schools for the next couple of weeks. And that is in order to keep everybody safe. It's important for us to be at home.
Good morning, e-River students.
Give us one second.
Welcome to a fabulous
So sorry for that interruption, e-Rivers. We had some miscommunication this morning. Ms. Sheeroff didn't know that I had already made some announcements. But as I'll just start over and say that teachers and students, you guys know that we are going to be on an extended break for the next couple of weeks at least. And it's very possible that that our break would extend even longer than a couple of weeks. And we're taking a break. It's very, very unusual. Many schools all across the country are closing. This is not just e-Rivers. So, but it's very unusual that schools close for that long and that so many schools are closing at once. And as you know, that is as a precaution. That means that we're taking very cautious steps.
What did he say?
To keep everybody safe in the time of a public health.
Teacher.
Okay, so I will start over. Sorry about that, boys and girls. This will be the third time. But I'm sorry for the interruptions. What I was saying is that we are moving to an extended break, and that is in order to keep everybody safe. It's important that we not be in a lot of large crowds. And as you know, the school has a lot of people, and it's a very crowded place. And this is happening all across the country, as I mentioned. So there's nothing to be alarmed about. There's nothing to be nervous about. But it is actually a good thing that we're not going to be at school because it will help to keep us safe. But what that means for you is that we want you to keep learning while you're away. It's really important, boys and girls, that you continue to spend some time every single day doing something that's academic. Now, what that means is that you can read in a book. So take some time today to go to the library to check out some books. Every kid, everybody maybe ought to have 3 books to take home with them. I think we will have enough for everybody to take 3 books home. Hopefully you, in first and second grade, you can download some books to your iPad from Mayan And those of you who have Mayan access at home, you can also read books from there. So the first thing we want you to do while you're away from school is to read. Take some time to read every single day if you can. Many of you have computers or iPads at home, or you have access to the internet. And if that's the case, then we want you also to be logging on every day to your My Backpack account. Many of you know how to get to that account. And you're going to log on, and there are all kinds of great educational activities there, as you know. Some of them you like, and some of them you don't. But it's important for you to do some of that on My Backpack every day. There are Google Classroom files and activities for you to complete that your teachers actually have loaded there for you. We also have Compass Learning, which has a lot of educational activities, and those are designed just for you because they're aligned to your STAR score. And that may not be your favorite activity, but you could spend 10 minutes every day, 12 or 15 minutes every day in Compass Learning, and you'll be in a better place when we return to school because you spent some time doing that. The teachers are also preparing some packets, some paper packets to go home with some of you who might need those because you don't have a computer at home, or just because you want to take some packet home so your parents can help you. We're going to be making lots of copies today and preparing those to come home to you. So the purpose of my saying hello to you this morning is to let you know that we will be thinking about you. Your teachers will actually be working. They will have their computers at home, and they are required actually to be on the computer. They're required to answer emails. They're required to put some assignments or activities in your backpack and in your Google Classrooms, and to communicate with your parents. So I encourage you to reach out to them via Google Classroom if you know how to do that. If you can't, have your parents email the teachers so that they can respond back to you and send you a personal message. There could even be some opportunities for us to do some video chatting through Google Meet or Google or Skype, any of those activities. But today is a different day because I don't want any of you to leave here today without knowing how to access your My Backpack that has all of your activities on it. Kindergarten, first grade, your teachers are also going to show you a little bit about how to click and what to do when you're gone. So we'll be thinking about you. We want you safe, but we also want you learning. Teachers, this is one more announcement to you that we will be meeting. This is a required meeting for all staff this afternoon at 3 o'clock in room 1111. Again, all staff meet in 1111 at 3 o'clock. So happy Friday. Enjoy your break. Make the most of it, and we will be in touch to see you soon.
This has been Laurel Tausma.
In Shug Williams.
Make it a fun Friday.